Hello, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Nice to have you here at the first Connected Worker 4.0 event in Austria, together with our partners Upskill and Google. We are more than excited to have so many top companies at the event. Decision makers, technology enthusiasts, a lot of people that apparently are curious to see what this new concept, especially connected worker, could do. Well, you will see these are technologies, innovations that are already in use, and they offer tremendous opportunities for your business models and your customers. We are happy that we brought international experts, especially from Upskill and Google, here to Vienna. But not only this, we have our colleagues from Germany and India also here. Please take the chance to talk to them in the break after the event. We have here leaders from the Nagarro Center of Excellences, Cloud, Industry and Automation, Application and Solutions. We have Kanchan here, who is the Director of Innovation from Nagarro, so really a lot of interesting people to talk to. I would especially like to welcome Jay Kim from Upskill. Jay, are you here? Or still, here you are in the front, sure. And James Lee from Google, both our partners. And Sabols, where is he? Not yet, no, he will come. But for sure, Umang, thank you for coming. And Michelle Doroshevsky, where are you, Michelle? Here, by the back, for the bad boys, the last row. Okay. Well, so the concept of working with tools in business is not new. We do this now for, let's say, about 30, 40, 50 years. However, the way our world changed, and especially is changing, the pace, the depth, and the complexity is something that is probably new to us and will in the future will be overwhelming. So I would like to welcome Umang, who will give us a speech on the first insight into the connected worker. Umang, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. So as I pull up my slides, I have to first find my mouse.
It's okay?
Yep, perfect. Almost there. Super, thank you. Thank you, Damos. And a very warm welcome to everybody here. Very nice to be here in Vienna. And I was speaking to some of you earlier, and I mentioned this is a great day for this particular event. Every time I look up, it's raining. There is no better place to be than here, watching rain. We are not missing any weather. So, given what Damos has said, let's look at it from the perspective of why do we think of a connected worker, and why do we think it of now? What's special about it now? The world around us is moving into what I would call as trillions of things. These are things from automated doors, these are engines, these are industrial machines, these are lights in this room which are connected through machines that regulate them, these are projectors, these are your mobile phones. These are being used today by billions of users through millions of applications. These applications across mobile phones, desktop platforms, so on and so forth. But behind all this is the need to create that thousands of use cases that will drive business operations, business innovation, and business ideas. So I submit to you that the need for connected worker is to connect the use case to things. And how do we think of an ecosystem which abstracts the use case and the things that they connect to? And at Nagarro, we look at it as a 5-piece puzzle. You obviously have a connected customer today, a customer who understands what is their social media profile, how they want to interact with the product, often a product which itself is connected, developed in factories which are increasingly becoming smart, from smart to smarter, services which are becoming more responsive, more customized to individual needs. But it's no longer sufficient just to connect machines or devices. At the heart of everything, it's always about people. And when we think about smarter factories, smarter services, the role of a connected worker becomes paramount. Would the audience agree with that? And in that context, the role of connected worker from the context of what we want to do in Industry 4.0 becomes even more emphatic. So essentially, let's look at who is a connected worker. I submit to you that we should define a connected worker through 3 dimensions. Device. What is the device that the worker is using? Where is the data that the worker wants to access resides? And how is it that its decision making is enabling that connected worker? Device, data, decision. And if we map that to the history over the last 100 years, from what may have been an Industry 2.0 to Industry 3.0, and now obviously the Industry 4.0, we see a trend across devices, starting from calculators, which were basic calculators, perhaps which would fill a room just to make basic calculations, all the way down to mobiles and wearables today. We look at it data, all the way down from in-premise data, which used tapes, CD-ROMs, and so forth, to cloud. And more importantly now, the role of AI, machine learning into decision-making. So the future of connected worker is around IoT. It's about using augmented reality. It's about using conversational UIs. It's about using data that resides in cloud, and much more. And there are perhaps many things that we have still not discovered today, and they would evolve over the next few years. But the role of connected worker is shifting. Why now? It is shifting because technology is becoming more accessible and perhaps more importantly, more affordable. So you always had some of these devices. Their affordability is becoming better. The storage capacities are becoming more affordable, and technologies which were perhaps very expensive or not reachable in form of AI, thanks to our partners like Google, have becoming more and more realizable. And from that perspective, at Nagarro, we look at it as a framework, and this is a framework that we look at it from a select set of use cases among the thousands that exist, is how do we think it from a device perspective? We are moving from paper, mobile, laptop, so on, towards more and more wearable technologies. While the topic of conversation today is smart glasses, recently, Levi's came out with smart jeans. Nike has smart shoes. In fact, an interesting conversation that I saw on CNN was how to avoid paparazzi using a smart umbrella. And this was at 2 o'clock in the morning a few days back, and I said, okay, let me just listen what they are saying. So they had this amazing smart umbrella that you would open, and which would by magic, absorb all the light from the paparazzi cameras and ensuring that nobody can photograph you. And obviously, I didn't have any use for that. I'm more than happy to be photographed. But clearly there were people who would need that. And it did not end there. Obviously, you don't want to carry umbrella when it is sunny outside. So they also had a smart scarf, which did the same thing as a smart umbrella. Again, I don't need that. But just to put the context, wearable technologies are becoming more and more pervasive. And what we present today is essentially the industrial use case of that into how it can help in enterprises. It also requires a change in or evolution of our strategy, both in terms of how we think of from a data perspective, where is the data residing, and how is that data execution. And finally, data is dumb. You need something for that analysis to be done. So an evolution of strategy also around AI, machine learning, so forth. So today, what you would be hearing across the sessions would be around the device, how we bring in world-class devices that enable smart manufacturing, smart services, cloud services that combine data storage with capabilities on AI and machine learning. With that, I pause to offer you our partnership. We're very proud to have Google as a foundation partner through which we bring to you smart glasses, the cloud, and the AI technologies. Obviously, around these platforms, you need world-class software over which applications can be built in. And that's where the role of Upskill comes in. I'm always very proud to share, and I take that thunder away from my friend Jay Kim. In 2016, Upskill was rated among the top 30 most innovative companies in the world by the World Economic Forum. And the platform that we bring allows you a device-agnostic experience that you can use to develop applications with us. And finally, Nagarro, bringing in ideas, thinking breakthrough ideas, innovative ideas that will help you in transforming your business, understanding your needs, and finding ways to bring in productivity, cost, quality improvements into your business processes.